Sharia law is Islam's legal system. It's derived from both the Quran as the word of God, the example of the life of the Prophet Muhammad, and fatwas, the ruling of Islamic scholars. Whereas Western law confines itself mainly to matters of crime, contract, civil relationships and individual rights, Sharia rulings have been developed to help Muslims understand how they should lead every aspect of their lives. It's proved controversial in the West for the extreme nature of some of its punishments. The Anglican Archbishop of Aoteoroa, New Zealand, David Moxon, says what Dr. Williams actually said has been taken out of context.
He was talking about possible provision in very small Islamic clubs or business associations for a little bit of expression of their culture, L-O-R-E, Islamic law, L-O-R-E, rather than a challenge to British civil law, L-A-W. I don't think any Archbishop of Canterbury or any Anglican leader would say that the rule of law, L-A-W, or the basis of British law in this case, L-A-W, should be challenged, compromised, paralleled in any way at all.
Some British MPs have called for Dr. Williams' resignation, but the Muslim Council of Britain said it was saddened by what it called the hysterical misrepresentations of his speech, which would only drive a wedge between British people. Archbishop Moxon says Dr. Williams will be horrified at what's happened.
I think he is now very concerned about the way his very complex and long lecture has been taken out of context, has been sensationalised. And I think he probably regrets, perhaps, now some of the things he said, although he didn't intend them to be taken the way they were.
Dr. Williams will use his presidential address at the start of the General Synod, the Church of England's Parliament, to attempt to head off pressure for an emergency debate on his competence. Alan Lee, Nzone Tonight.